what's up? Okay, well, I'm here to review 2 more movie games, seeing that Super Mario, well, movie games turn into movies. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, I'm here to review 2 more. They're both the same. One's a sequel. You know what I'm talking about. Mortal Kombat. Now, Mortal Kombat 1 was such a huge success for us, you know, like a movie like that. I think it made like over $80 million. Yeah, I guess it was really good success. They had to make a second one, and the second one made so low money. It made like 20-30 million that they decided, well, fuck it, we're not making another one. Anyway, I'm here to review both of them, and I have to say, one's good, one's bad. Can you guess which one's bad? Anyway, let's get to the first one, which is the good one. So, guess which one's bad? Well, now, no. Number 0? Anyway, the first one stars Robin Chow as Liu Kang, and also stars some other people. I don't really know their name. Everybody in here is really like not big actors, except he's not very huge. He was a Highlander though, Christopher Lambert, and he played Raiden, which I thought was a perfect role. He played it really good, except how he talks. Sometimes it was weird. It's like, okay, you're trying a little too hard, but you're doing it pretty good, okay? And the action scenes were pretty cool. The special effects were good. Some of them were terrible. Some of them were excellent. But the thing that screwed us over in this movie was, yes, PG-13. If they make a Mortal Kombat movie, they can make it the bloodiest shit. They can make a Grindhouse movie. I would love it. Fucking Scorpion burning alive, Sub-Zero, and yeah, it would be awesome. This movie is good. The story is obviously Liu Kang, everybody else, and Liu Kang's actually trying to revenge his dead brother, which we see in the beginning. Shang Tsung just comes in like, yo, you know what? This motherfucker dead. Anyway, so Liu Kang's like, no, and then he wakes up. It was a dream, but it actually happened, so. And then, well, Shang Tsung is holding a tournament, so what he does is try to defeat every single person there, and then gets to fight Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung, I don't care. Now, I'm a big fan of Mortal Kombat, and this was really good, to be honest, but it wasn't fantastic. It definitely was one of the best video game movies I've ever seen, but really, it could have been way better. If it was rated R, then I would have loved it. Fucking, I don't know. In this movie, there's like nothing here that could be violent, except Shang Tsung getting impaled and then turned into a skeleton. I mean, Shang Tsung, all he does is like take someone like, and it takes his soul, and then they turn a little pale. Oof. Yeah, it wasn't very violent. There was a Scorpion, of course, skeleton, but he was already a skeleton, so that could be in a freaking G-rated movie. Pulls his face off, and then he like, for some reason he gets stabbed. Like, no, he gets sliced, and then red lava looks like comes out. It doesn't even look like blood. It looks like red lava, and it's burning too because Johnny Cash. I just said Johnny Cash. Johnny Cage is running like he's jetting like no. And then whatever. The fight scenes were good. Let me just go on, okay? Mortal Kombat was good. Acting was decent, to say the least, really. And everything. The story was mediocre, but we didn't care about story. We cared about action. We got the action. We just didn't get the gore. Anyway, and that's what my name is, Gore the Movie God. And I didn't like that. Anyway, I give this movie a 7 out of 10. Anyway, let's go on to Mortal Kombat 2. The Deuce. And it definitely was the Deuce. I mean, shit. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is an annihilation. I haven't seen this movie in a couple years, so I'm just going to give you what I think it is. Well, they got home from winning the tournament, killing Shang Tsung, and guess what? La 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 la. Kung Lao. No, not Kung Lao. What the fuck's his name? The other guy. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Whatever. Fuck it. The other bald-headed guy comes down and he's like, "Yo, you my bitch." Like, Liu Kang's all Chinese and shit. He's going, "Don't make me get my homie Jackie Chan over here. We could go ass, you bud bitch." And then the other guy's like, "Hey, don't make me get Goldberg and Steve Austin to go kick your ass." And you're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna float in the air like Forbidden Kingdom, bitch." I'm bored. This movie just sucked. Do I need to say why it sucked? First of all, the special effects, awful. This time it's just awful. There's no good special effect. There was one time when someone was falling. No, Sub-Zero's brother looked like he's about to fall, and then you could see the lava or whatever that was down there, and it looked so fake. It looked so blue screen. I was like, and that was an okay fight scene actually. To be honest, it was okay. But Sub-Zero's brother, that just ruined it for me because I didn't like that one bit. I just like Sub-Zero. What they could have did was, I don't know if Frost was a new character, but if she wasn't, she was in like the original maybe second or third one, then they could have brought her in and in exchange for Sub-Zero. I don't know who Frost is, if that's like his sister or something. They could have brought her in if all that things, whatever, fuck it. The story is a bald-headed guy comes like, "Yo, I'm gonna become the ruler of the world and shit. I'm gonna kill all y'all Chinese people and Asians and Puerto Ricans and Hispanics and blacks and whites and everyone." And he said, "Oh God, I'm Korean." Like, fuck. I hate this movie. I do. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. This movie, this is the worst. The second worst video game adaptation ever. Now, if you look at Super Mario, like I said before, you can enjoy it if you just say, you know what, turn off your brain and say, "Oh, it's not a Super Mario Bros. Movie." You could just say like, "Oh, this." You know what I like to say? I like to say Super Mario Brothers, the movie, came out before the game ever even came out. So I like to say it like that. So they say, okay, then maybe they changed it around in the game. Doesn't matter. Mario sucks. Mortal Kombat 2 sucks. Now, I would even say if I looked at it like Super Mario I can't look at it like Mortal Kombat because it's still a terrible action movie. And it's not fun. The only cool part is Jax. When you first see him, he's like just laying there with his metal arms. Metal arms look cool. Jax look cool. But when he opens his eyes and talks, like, "What up, bitch?" He sounds like Chris Tucker. This shit just got Chris Tucker in it. He's like, "Y'all get me out of here. I ain't playing." This movie sucked. I give it a 2 out of 10. The Mortal Kombat series, if they make a third one, I hope it's good. I hope it's great. I hope it's fantastic. Because this movie just ruined the first one pretty much. The first one, I would say even a 10 out of 10 compared to this. I would rather watch the first one, and I'd rather watch Street Fighter than the second one. Thank you, and bye.